Hey guys, Jason Bell with B&B Hardware. Today we are going to discuss Drapery track motors. Today we're specifically going to talk about Somfy Glydea system, the different motor types that they have for that rail, power options, and control options as well. So if you haven't watched the other video on the Glydea rail and the options that we have for that, including all of our fascia options, I would highly encourage you to go back and check out those videos. All right, so first things first, when we're talking about automating anything, whether that's a shade or a drapery, we really want to talk about how is that motor receiving its power. So there are three different types of power options for Somfy motors and really all other motors on the market. But today we'll talk about those three. So the first one I'm going to show you here is the Erismo 45. It is a battery operated drapery motor. So this is your motor, come in a box, has a little clip on the back. This is how it snaps into your track. This simply goes in, then you slide into place. Motor hangs there. You can easily release it, pull it back out. So this motor receives power from this battery. This simply goes in the bottom, twist into place, and you hear a beep, tells you it's connected. When this battery loses its charge, of course it has to be charged. And inside your box that the motor comes in, it comes with a transformer that can be plugged in here, and then it can be plugged into any wall outlet. When you receive an Erismo 45 or any battery powered motor from most companies, they are not going to be charged. Generally that's due to regulations where you are not allowed to ship lithium-ion batteries at a full charge. So just pay attention to that when you receive those types of motors. The next motor we're going to talk about is the Erismo 35 DC. This is what would be called a low voltage motor. It's about the same size as 45. Obviously does not get a battery. But what happens is you can use the transformer it comes with. You plug into the bottom here. It goes onto your transformer, plugs into your extension, and then this goes into your wall outlet. The most common use for the Erismo 35 for us is for options where we are trying to power this motor from a power distribution box that's located somewhere else throughout the structure of the home or the building. And in that case, what would happen is there is an adapter that plugs into the bottom of this that then connects to the low voltage wire that's running through the wall and to your power distribution box. And that's how you receive the power for this motor. Next on the list is the Glydea 35. So this is an AC power, plugs into the wall, and that's how this motor receives its power. You also have its sister motor, the 60, same thing, plugs into the wall. So those are the three power options that you have for the Somfy Drapery track motors. So the next thing we'll go over is how do we control these different types of motors? So generally speaking, RTS has been the standard for control on all of Somfy systems, but recently they've integrated Zigbee into their line, and there's several different Zigbee options available. So on these, this is the 35. If you want the Zigbee version of this motor, you would receive the motor as is. Pop out this cover, and then it would receive the Zigbee module. Just slides in, like so. Put your cover back on. And now this is a Zigbee controlled motor. This module is not applied to the 60 RTS or the 35 RTS. It's applied to the 35 or 60 DCT motor. The DCT motor is a dry contact motor for Somfy. Dry contact motors do not use remotes unless it is converted to a Zigbee motor. Dry contact is a manual switch, such as a light switch or a key switch, some type of toggle switch, and it is a manual switch that happens in the motor that tells the motor to open and close. The benefit of a DCT motor is that it can actually be integrated into Lutron systems as well, as long as you have a dry contact switch compatible with Lutron. So all the other motors that we talked about today are all RTS controlled motors, which run off radio transmission. The Zigbee motors, this is the remote for it. You can get this in a single channel or a 5 channel. And with it, you can use our Somfy switch. And this will allow the user to control their drapery or their shades via their phone, or also this is used as a relay between a third-party system such as Crestron or Control4 or Savant. In addition to the switch, we have an outlet plug. This is also a relay. Just helps to extend the range of the Zigbee frequency. And what's great about this product is it can also control whatever it's plugged into. So let's say you have a lamp and you want to control that lamp, you also have control over that lamp as well. We recommend that you throw a couple of these in for larger homes, or if you have a switch and it's just a long distance away from the application that it's trying to communicate to, these guys are fantastic. If y'all have any more questions about drapery motors and kits, please feel free to contact us. Thanks so much and have a great day.